This is funny, guys. The toxic media, British media, they're reporting now that obviously Harry caught them so off guard. They were so shocked because none of them knew that he was going to be at the funeral. So the new thing is that William snubbed Harry. Is William a petulant child or what? Why is William so vindictive and he's just showing his true color in public, and it is so despicable. So William's despicable behavior as a future king is unbecoming. Let's be real. So the British royal family is no stranger to scandal and controversy, but the actions of Prince William have reached a new low. Recently, reports have surfaced that William snubbed his brother Prince Harry at a family funeral, an act of pettiness and bitterness that is unbefitting of a future king. And let's be real, they're saying all of this now that Harry just hit them for six. They didn't have a clue what was going on. But this snub is just the tip of the iceberg. Behind the scenes, Williams's behavior has been nothing short of despicable, with evidence mounting that he has been leaking information about Harry's whereabouts to the press. And that is one of the beauty of this. Harry, I'm sure, did not tell William he was coming. He did not tell his father. He did not let Buckingham Palace know. You know, when they talk about Harry must give them 28 days. Harry's like, up yours. Give you what? I will not give you no notice. I'm just going to fly in when I feel like and fly out when I feel like. Because at the end of the day, Harry, if he had told William, it would have been leaked to the press. So we know that Williams is Mr. Willie Leaks. It's time to call out this behavior for what it is: unseemly, unbecoming, and utterly disgraceful. Let's start with the most recent incident. Williams's blatant presumed snub of Harry at a funeral meant to be a time which is meant to be a time of coming together, of settling aside differences in the face of loss. That's what a funeral is supposed to be, right? Yet William chose this solemn occasion to further alienate Harry, or so it's been said. This was not just a slight, it was a calculated move to publicly humiliate Harry. I don't know what the press is talking about because Harry is fine as hell. Harry is not humiliated by William because Harry is like done. You know, when you say enough, Harry has had it with his petulant brother, with his brother trying to act like he's more powerful than him. Harry's like over it, right? When they come with these foolish conversation about William snob, William want nothing to do with Harry, William is this, Harry is like, the truth is, let the truth be told, that Harry and Meghan hardly thinks about William. They don't care what William has to say. They don't care about his feelings. Harry is over William and his pettiness. Harry is over William and his jealousy. He is done. He's like having none of it. Such behavior is shocking and disgraceful for anyone, let alone someone who is supposed to be a future king. But what makes the situation even worse is the underlying motivation behind William's action. It's clear that William has never truly accepted Harry's decision to marry Meghan and to step back from royal duties. William is so jealous that Harry found the love of his life, and Harry found a beautiful, intelligent, capable, bold. I'm telling you, that's all Meghan. All of that encapsulate Meghan. Beautiful. William can never get over it because Meghan not only competes with Kate, but Meghan put Kate to shame. Meghan let Kate look like she's not even trying, right? Because Kate cannot walk in Meghan's shoe, and that is what's killing William, right? So the fact that they moved away and he feel that Meghan has influence over her husband, that is what is killing him, because no longer is Harry going to be his lapdog. Rather than supporting Harry and being happy for him, William has resorted to petty, vindictive behavior, lashing out at Harry whenever he can. This is not the behavior of a mature, responsible leader. It's the behavior of a spiteful, insecure man who can't stand to see his brother thriving and happy. Willie Leaks, I call him Willie Leaks, as I called him. But William's snub and slights are just the beginning. The truth is, William has been playing a much more sinister role behind the scenes. For years, rumors have swirled that someone within the royal family has been leaking information about Harry and Meghan to the press. Now, it's becoming increasingly clear that the source of these leaks is none other than William himself. Because if William knew that Harry was going to be at the funeral, it would be front page news. He had no idea, zilch. And that is the beauty of what I'm loving with Harry. Harry's reclaiming his agency, he's taking back his life. William, you have no more control over Harry. You need to understand that. Whenever there's a story in the tabloids about Harry's whereabouts or some new insider information about his private life, you can bet that William is a source, is one who tipped off the press. It's no coincidence that when William is out of the loop, the press is too. The tabloids have long been fed by the same source, and it's none other than the future king himself. This has earned him the nickname Willie Leaks, a fitting moniker for someone who betrays his own brother's privacy for personal gain. And you know what that personal gain is? He didn't want them to know about Rose. And there's also other underhanded or other things that William is doing or involving that he does not want the press to get wind of, and he wants to put Harry as a lamb to the slaughter out there so they can just pick on Harry and put a gloss over their eyes. But William, there's something about William that the press know that he does not want to get out there, and that is why he continues and tries to throw his brother under the bus. But Harry is saying, enough, I am done. Williams's behavior isn't just a personal betrayal, it's part of a much larger problem. The British media has a long history of toxic and invasive reporting, particularly when it comes to the royal family. By feeding the beast, by feeding the tabloids with information about Harry, William is actively contributing to this toxic environment. He's given the press exactly what they want: juicy stories and inside information that they can use to further their agenda. But Harry and Meghan have reclaimed their agency, reclaimed their own story. No longer would William know. They didn't know about Colombia. As a matter of fact, Harry and Meghan kept them out of Colombia. They couldn't. They had one main reporter, Harper's Bazaar, and they were mad as hell. They were so upset. But Harry and Meghan are saying, I don't need you guys. You will not get fed off me. You will not pay your mortgage off me anymore, because you will not have any breaking stories on us. We are going to tell the media that we want there to be there, and it's perfect because you have now abused your power. Harry and Meghan are saying, I am out. We are no longer going to deal with this. So the juicy story, he put anything he has to put on Harry and Meghan, he does, and hide his skeletons in the closet. That is what he's doing. And let's be clear, This isn't just about selling papers. The media's relentless coverage of Harry and Meghan has had real damaging effects on their life. They have lost a child. They have lost their mental health was in tatters. Right? It has also driven them out of the UK. It subjugated them to constant scrutiny and harassment. Kinsey Schofield, Kevin from Talk TV, I don't even know where he is now. I guess he's still there. There's so many harassing things that are happening, and it's caused them untold stress and anguish. And William, by leaking information to the press, is complicit in all of it. He's not just hurting his brother, he's feeding the very machine that has caused Harry and Meghan so much pain. Williams's behavior is not just disgraceful, it's downright unseemly for someone who is supposed to be the future king. The monarchy is built on the principles of duty, honor, and service. How can William possibly uphold these values when he's engaged in such petty, vindictive behavior? How can he be trusted to lead a nation when he can't even be trusted to treat his own brother with respect? And nobody come here and tell me about Spare and Netflix, because something happened prior to Spare and Netflix. Williams was leaking. Every single thing that Harry and Meghan were doing were in the press, and that was because of William. They were causing these people significant stress before they had to come and give their side of the story. So I don't want nobody in here come and tell me any foolishness. A true leader does not engage in petty squabbles. A true leader does not leak information to the press. A true leader does not allow personal jealousy and resentment to dictate their actions. William has shown time and time again that he is not ready to be that leader. Instead, he's shown himself to be a small-minded, vindictive, and completely lacking in the qualities of a future king that a future king should possess. Right? It's time to stop making excuses for William. His behavior is beyond ridiculous, and it should not be tolerated by anyone. The media may try to paint him as a dutiful, responsible brother, but the truth is that William's actions have been anything but honorable. From quote-unquote snubbing Harry at a funeral to leaking information to the press, William has proven that he is more interested in petty vendettas than in supporting his brother. As the future king, William has a responsibility to rise above these petty squabbles and to lead with dignity and honor. But so far, he has failed to do so. Instead, he's allowed his jealousy and resentment to guide his actions, and in doing so, he has shown the world that he is not ready for the role that awaits him. He is not ready for prime time. William is not ready at all. We know that. The public deserves to know the truth about William's behavior. It's time to hold him accountable for his action and to demand better from someone who is supposed to be a future king. William's despicable conduct must not be tolerated, and it's time for him to face the consequences of his actions. The world is watching, and it's time for Williams to step up or step aside. So guys, this is what I wanted to bring you. Williams's petty squabbles, right? Of course, they think snubbing Harry is a great thing. Oh, it's beautiful. William snubbed Harry, and William did not want it, and he doesn't want him at his coronation, and he doesn't want to have a conversation, and it's going to take years for a rapprochement, a reconciliation. It's going to take years because Williams is so hurt. He's so sad. But guess what? Of course, snubbing Harry is a peevish, pathetic act, not worthy of a grown man, never mind a future king. But it makes Willie feel momentarily powerful. When he snubs Harry for a brief moment, the old feelings of superiority wash over Willie again. William can feel in that moment that he is affecting Harry and Meghan and still have some agency in their lives. When the truth is, they probably barely never think about William. And that is it. Megan said, I am in my chapter of joy. I am in my chapter of investing in myself and others. I am the happiest I've ever been. William, you are nothing to Harry. You are nothing to Megan. They don't think about you. But it appears that you're constantly thinking about our good King Harry, and you need to shape up. You're a petulant child. You need to shape up or ship out, because it is making you older. It is stressing you out. Because guess what? When you have up someone in your heart, you are the person that's being affected. If you look at Harry, Harry's free as a bird. You can see the confidence exuding from him. With you, I see someone who's torn, who is so bent with anger that it shows on your face. You're not doing well, William. Get your act together. Get a grip on life, because if you're supposed to be the future king, this attitude cannot go with you, and Harry will be the one. And right now, Harry is the one shining. Look at you. You're supposed to meet in New York. You ran away because you cannot compete where you cannot compare. You cannot compete where you cannot compare, William. You need to understand that Harry is way above you. You are such a small-minded, petulant person that it shows. So stop it. Guys, please don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you never miss a beat. Bye.